Hi, welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to enter marks for students after they have started an exam. You're going to use this system called 101. This is the application you're going to use to manage student marks and assessment record. So I'm going to open this system called 101 here. Double click to launch the application. So I have here my username and I'm going to input my password here. So you have the system opening. On the left hand side you have the menu tabs for browsing through the system. Now we're going to concentrate on marks entry tab at the top left hand corner here. Students have started an exam. Now we want to record their marks into the system. So I click marks entry tab and this is what is opening. Here I have a list of all the classes in the school. This is 2019 term 2. I'm going to enter marks for students of form 3 yellow. I click that class. On clicking the class, it loads on this side the list of the students in that particular class. So I'll enter marks for subject. I'll select subjects. In this class, students are checking 14 subjects. So from this drop down arrow here, when I click it, it opens the subjects. These are the subjects the students are checking in this particular class from 3 yellow. So I'll enter marks for physics. I select physics. When I select physics, it gives me a list of the students taking physics. Down here, I can see how many students are taking physics. We have 18 students taking physics in this class. I can check this filter button here. When this button is not checked, it gives all the students in the class. When it is checked, it gives only a list of those students taking physics. Now I want to enter marks for the exam 2 for this class. So I come here, check exam 2, ensure that exam 2 check button is checked, and then set the denominator for this particular exam. Now exam 2 is out of 40, so I'll have to set the denominator. These tabs on the left hand side here are the tabs for the marks. The right hand side here are tabs for denominator for this exam. Now exam 2 was out of 40, so I'll set the denominator to 40. To set that, unlock this button here. This is going to unlock the denominator buttons. So when it is checked, denominator button has become active now. So I'm going to put the denominator for exam 2, which is out of 40. So I write 40 and then update. I'm going to update the denominator for exam 2. So I click update. Okay. Denominator updated successfully. So the denominator for exam 2 is 40. It has been updated successfully. Now I can enter marks for one student at a time. I click the first student and then input the marks for that particular student. Click next student, input the marks. Click next student, input the marks. Click the next student and put the marks. Or I can use tabular entry here, where I can enter marks for, I can see all the students, the list of all the students, and I can enter their marks and go to the next student using the arrow keys on the keyboard. So when I click this tabular entry here, this, unlike the single entry, gives me a column for the students' marks to be entered on the left hand side, and on the right hand side I have a column for the denominator of this particular exam. So I can enter marks of these students and go to the next student using the arrow key. This method is much faster than entering using the single entry, because you can move to the next student using the arrow key instead of the mouse. So I recommend this tabular entry because it is much faster. So that's it. We have entered marks for all the students. After that, Now we have to ensure that this was exam 2. So exam 2 has to be checked. If you look at the list of the exams here, this is a list of all the exams the students are expected to sit in this term. You have Cat 1, Cat 2, Cat 3, exam 1, exam 2, exam 3. You have just set marks for exam 2, so you have to ensure that this exam 2 is checked there. Now next is to verify the marks. So we click the verify tab on the right hand side menu here. Verify tab we click, and the marks will be verified before setting. Okay, the system is verifying the marks. Verification is complete, and we are getting a report that 2 errors have been found in the system. So before saving the marks, you're going to check the errors. Click OK, and we're checking the error reports. Anything highlighted in red, that means an error. So we scroll through the error report and make necessary corrections there. So you're looking for those highlighted in red, like this student here is highlighted in red. This student is not taking physics, so you can go back and deselect this student from the list of physics students. You have another student here not taking physics, so you keep checking the errors up to the last. So we note down these errors and go back to the system and correct them. So you have errors telling us that students are not taking physics. Those highlighted in red, that means that we have done an error. These students, it says that no marks found for this student. That means that we did not put any mark for this particular student. Either the student did not do an exam or we skipped him by mistake. So we'll go back to the marks entry again and do the necessary correction. So checking the error report, we are looking at those highlighted in red. We close back that and go back to the marks entry list. Scroll through the students and make the necessary corrections. We make the necessary corrections. Once that is done, next step is to save the session. Let's save the session. The session has been saved. That's it. So we have entered the marks, verified the marks, and saved the marks. So that is it, how to enter marks into the system called 101. And then we close and exit the program.